10 Great Money-Saving Tips. It can seem difficult to save money. You have bills to pay, and like many Americans, you may be living paycheck to paycheck. Here are 10 tips on how to save money that you can take to the bank. But before we begin, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for such amazing and informative videos. 1. Track your spending. One of the greatest contributors to overspending is a credit card. It's easy to swipe the card and lose track of how the expenses are adding up. By reviewing your spending regularly, you can track exactly where your money goes, and where you might need to trim back. You might find yourself surprised at how much you spend on things like coffee and entertainment each month. Check out our spend analysis tool in the Hub. We automatically track spending in your Huntington account. Start small by recording your spending every day for at least a week. This way you can see all the money going out. If you have some weeks or months with more expenses, commit to a financial fortnight, or money month. Tracking over a longer period gives you a more realistic picture. When you use a card or phone app to make a purchase, every transaction is recorded. Access these transactions through your online banking or hard copy statements. An app is an easy way to track your spending at the time you spend. You can also set spending limits and reminders, and see your expenses at a glance. 2. Establish a budget. And it doesn't have to be difficult or overwhelming. Our Spend Setter tool in the Hub lets you set up monthly spending limits by category and track your spending in Huntington accounts against it. That way, you can see when you are spending more or less than you would like. Record how much money is coming in and when. If you don't have a regular income, work out an average amount. Make a list of all the money coming. Regular expenses are your needs, the essential items you need to pay for to live. To make sure you've recorded all your expenses, look at your bills or bank statements. Include what the expense is for, how much and when you pay it. 3. Set up savings goals. Setting specific goals, small or large, can make saving money easier. Knowing you're saving for something meaningful, like a family vacation or holiday gifts, can make it easier to cut back in other areas. Use the Savings Goal Getter tool in the Hub to set up goals and save money toward them. You'll see your progress towards each goal, which can help you reach it. The hardest part about saving money is doing it regularly. Unless you're saving up for something exciting. Before you commit to any hard and fast rules, take a few weeks or months to notice what makes you happy. Don't worry if it's vastly different than what inspires your friends or colleagues. There's no rulebook, Maclay says. Take pleasure in the freedom to choose. Some couples might want to put aside funds for a wedding, while other people may dream of buying a home. Maclay says many of her clients are saving up for a pet. 4. Use an automated tool. Another great way to save money is to use an automated savings tool. You can work with your bank to set up a pre-authorized savings transfer to come out of your paycheck, so that you don't get a chance to spend the money first. It's amazing how quickly you'll adjust to the change. Another great option is to use automatic savings features offered by your bank. At Huntington, you can schedule regular transfers from your checking account to your savings account. 5. Prepare for grocery shopping in advance. Another common way to blow your budget is to go grocery shopping without a set shopping list. Making a list before you go grocery shopping is one of the most important money savings tips we can offer. Start by planning out your meals for the week. Then check your pantry and refrigerator, look for coupons and loyalty program specials, and make a list. Make a plan. If you want to ensure you have the food you need in your house, and that you're getting the best price, you have to plan ahead. Think you don't have time to pre-plan? Think again. If you plot out what you need at the store in advance, you'll save time on the back end. And you'll be less stressed. Instead of dashing to the store at the last minute for necessary ingredients, you'll have everything you need on hand. 6. Bring your lunch to work. Packing your own lunch instead of buying it every day is another great way to save money. It's no secret that eating out at lunch costs more than food you prepare at home. Doing so doesn't have to be time-consuming, either. Cooking websites and cookbooks have thousands of meals that can be prepared in under an hour. Make enough to bring lunch to work all week, and you've just saved a lot of money. Cost savings is another great reason to bring your lunch to work. Most of us could save between $20 to $50 weekly if we skipped purchasing lunch at work. Over time, that money really adds up. Sure, you may have to increase your grocery shopping costs for the week, but aim to look for sales at the grocery store. For example, Sundays are generally days where there are more sales on produce and protein. You can also purchase at the farmers market where produce can be more affordable too. 7. Stop paying for cable television. Before you sound the alarm, remember that some subscription services offer access to a substantial amount of content for much less than you're probably paying for cable TV. While it may seem daunting at first, you'll likely never look back once you've cut the cord. Your savings account will thank you for it. Obviously, you're no fool when it comes to making money. If you were, you wouldn't be reading this. But there comes a time in life when it makes sense to get a second opinion. Sure, you've been successful at growing and managing your savings. But the more you have, the more attention your savings require and the greater the ramifications of screwing up. A Vanguard study found that, on average, a hypothetical $500,000 investment over 25 years would grow to $1.7 million if you manage it yourself, but more than $3.4 million if you work with a professional. Obviously, there are no guarantees a professional will do better than you. But getting a second opinion from a pro certainly can't hurt. Even if you don't need help picking investments. They can help you create a plan, maximize your Social Security, protect your assets and offer you peace of mind by ensuring you're on the right track. 8. Create an emergency fund. It's important to save money for a rainy day. If you face an unexpected expense, your emergency fund can help cover the costs so that you aren't forced to dip into credit and pay interest. Savings Goal Getter includes an emergency fund as one of the goals you can set. Set yourself up for success from the start. Rather than shooting for 3 months' worth of expenses right away, shoot for 1 month. Or 2 weeks. Whatever it takes to make your first goal seem doable. 9. Buy used instead of new. Another great way to save money. Buying used items can add dollars back into your bank account each year. Do you really need a new car, or can you get by with one that's a few years old? It's an oft-cited rule of thumb that cars lose their value when you drive them off the lot. How about furniture? Scout thrift stores, yard sales, and consignment stores before you pay more to buy new. Do your research before purchasing and you can find ways to save money by making the dollars that you do spend go further. 10. Unsubscribe from tempting marketing emails. Avoid impulse purchases by unsubscribing from marketing emails from the companies where you spend the most money. Marketing emails entice people to buy things they don't need, all in the name of saving money. To unsubscribe, look for the link at the bottom of the email. If you like the content of the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down your thoughts on this. Want more amazing videos? Subscribe to our channel and get more fantastic videos to watch. Thanks for watching till end.